Hello everybody, my name is Elenator and we made it 1.12.2. Welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld. I have like two things installed. Apple Skin, inventory tweaks. Oh wait, Optifine, I got three, just kidding, not two. Anyways, we're gonna hop on in because one of the nice things that Apple Skin does is it showcases your hunger and saturation and whatnot, and that's why I'm way out here because this is where I was last time. And so updated the resource pack and whatnot because I didn't realize that the textures were not what they needed to be. And so hooray, now we have all that. And I didn't realize just how much saturation this has. Anyways, we're gonna be utilizing these, and the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press the button. Boop. Oh, that's so nice. And I didn't realize that getting an iron pick in my inventory would do that. Yeah, in fact, here also, let me steal some of the zombie flesh. I could sell it, trade it with one of the villagers. Yeah, now I've got the sort button. Why do I have so much coal ore? I don't need this coal ore here. Hold on, now I gotta do the thing again. Boop. I had to. Now I can sort all my chests. Hurry before it's gone, since I'm going back to vanilla again for 1.13. Hey guys, how's it going? I saw that ghast. Ghast no see me. I'm not here, I don't exist. Yeah, I'm way out here because I was testing, or I should say I was making sure I was getting hungry in a safe area. And so one thing I also changed, I changed the background because these armor textures, the armor texture is rather large compared to the previous. You know, I don't think I want the auto refill. Hold on, let me see if I just. Oh no, I absolutely don't want R to be that button either. Doo doo ba doo ba doop. If I disable that, it still does it. There's a way to do it. Is it just straight up the regular controls? I absolutely dislike my inventory switch. Here, I'll set it to backslash. I never press backslash, so now if I press R again. Yeah, I absolutely dislike R being my inventory sort because I never want to sort my inventory. I always do that manually. Slime ball there. That's close enough. All these items are mostly interchangeable. Yeah, what I wanted to disable was I don't want auto refill. Oh, let me set that. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm still getting used to this because I haven't used it in so long. And I kind of like or the reason I was talking about there's a lot of chicken. I need more cobble. The reason why I was talking about, excuse me, all the thingies down below, hold on, what is it? The name will come to me. The background for where the hunger bar is. Normally that's just a gray gradient, and at every other pixel checkerboard pattern, and that didn't work very well because the armor bar texture is rather large compared to the thin previous hunger texture. And so, in fact, here we're gonna pass by the beta 1.8 area real fast. All right, someone's gonna have to move. Thank you, buddy. I'm gonna pass by the beta 1.8 area and see if I have any cobblestone because I'd rather not go all the way home. I don't know if this is the beta 1.8 area though. This might be 1.9 or 1.1. I'll be honest, I haven't been checking. I made it right where I wanted to be, beta 1.8. Truth be told, any one of these would be fine, but I'd rather not go all the way home and fix my stuff. Alright. Man, now I could see exactly when I'm about to lose hunger. But yeah, it's the same green to red gradient that I first used for the boss bar, as it once was called, the Ender Dragon Health. And so I reused that same gradient for something else. Oh wait, the cooldown. Yeah, the cooldown at the bottom left. And so I'm kind of sticking to that same color scheme for all the different progress bars on here. Perhaps when we get to 1.13, I'll be able to change the loading screen progress bars. I think there's one on there. 42 cobblestone. That's not going to get me to where I need to be. Toss the wheat. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well toss the nuggets. Let's think we have any cobblestone in the beta 1.9 area? Let's go find out, because I can't remember. I was there recently. I remember being there recently because I was working on the portals, which I think I finally fixed. Can't remember if I showed on screen that I fixed them, but at long last, I fixed the portals. So let's head over there real fast. So I think I go left, right? This is where I came from. Nearly every pathway. And stop. There we go. Alright, let's take a look-see, shall we? Oh, right, hold on, I gotta find... It's not too far from here. One of these days I'll build a proper staircase. I don't know what I'll build it out of. Oh yeah, those are the rendering bugs I was talking before about the lava being semi-transparent. Chunk rendering. Hello. Don't mind me. Well, I just realized we're about to run out of saturation. Or we're gonna run out of hunger here. You ready? Boop. And look, when I eat, nom 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 nom. So it takes only 2 bacon to fill up saturation entirely. I didn't realize that. For some reason I was thinking it took 3, but yeah, this portal, no more. No more using that portal. Because now over here, this is the proper placement. And this, Minecraft treats correctly. Because this is where I need to be. Hey, buddy. So you're the reason why I don't have any string. You, what are you on? You're also the reason why I don't have any string. Oh, look, coal. In fact, I have all this coal on me. Hey, buddy, you want to buy some coal? Hey, you want to buy all my coal? Yeah, let me grab. I'll take 2 of these stacks of cobblestone, not the 3rd. Hello, hi, howdy, welcome back to the stream. Well, lucky me, I also have more coal in here. Yes, I've played Minecraft Bedrock plenty of times before. Easy. Added info to the top right? That's top left, but no, that's because I'm using Optifine. And that's, I like seeing the FPS there. Since that's easier to tell than when you pull up the entire F3 menu. Day 5,545. We're probably going to hit 5555 today. Alright, anyways, let me deconstruct all this coal. Because I don't know how much I need coal ore as the block itself. I don't plan on building any ore houses soon, so I'll just turn this into coal now. You know what, I'll start with a stack because there's a good chance the villager is going to get tired of me selling coal to him. So if I can't sell any more coal, then oh well. Yeah, this is indeed the last, the end of Minecraft as it was from a technical standpoint. That's a lot of coal I'm getting. That's okay. Whatever coal I don't sell to him, I could still take home with me. Howdy. Welcome back to the stream. Was it you? No, not you. It was you, sir. There you go. Oh, 1 trade? You done? You gonna refresh your trades? Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say, I could have done 1 coal deal. Do you have anything else worth buying? No. It takes an emerald to cook the fish. I feel like that's kind of a waste when it'd be better just to spend the other resources. Yeah, before we go home, I'll take more rubies. I don't know what I'll need all these rubies for, but I might as well stockpile them while I have the opportunity to do so. I know I still have a bunch at home, but who knows? Maybe I'll decide to build a beacon out of the blocks. Or I find one really good villager in the future and I absolutely want to trade with him. But yeah, let me clean my armor real fast. That way it's not affecting mending. Oh, pickaxe is done. Looks like I haven't done much trading with this guy if he's refreshing his trades rather quickly. I want to say every time that their trades refresh, it requires more. Nope. Requires more to level up. Or whatever, I don't know. I don't know exactly how the old mechanics work. But he doesn't want me to trade. I should change this text to something funny and be like, I don't want this anymore. I don't know, we'll see. If I remember to do that. I'm probably not going to update the resource pack anymore, since whatever changes I already made, I'm now using because I had to make the apple skin. I had to get apple skin working on here, because it would have looked bad without it. Let's see, I think we're all set to leave now. I just wanted to trade some coal. I'll take all the zombie flesh because I could trade at home. Alright, let's head back. I came here also for the cobblestone in hopes of being able to fix the pathway before we go back. Oops, double oops. Alright, back we go. Back along the pathway. We're going... Yeah, I really need to design a proper staircase. This is not intuitive. It's free to cook fish. Not only is it free, it is instantaneous. But the question is, does that mean one coal is worth one ruby is worth the equivalent of 2/3 a piece of coal? I feel like that doesn't sound right because you're using one to cook 6 fish, not one to cook 8 fish. And so, is it worth 2/3 a piece of coal? Because you're only able to cook 6 out of 8 at a time. Howdy, Ian, welcome back. And all those pigmen are gonna have to move. Excuse me, y'all. Beep, beep. Once you have, I should say, if you're starting on a resource pack from scratch, it's always easiest to have the base textures first, have the whole file format, the whole folder structure completed, and then that way you just replace what's already there, as opposed to adding new. That way you make sure all your names are right. And I can't remember if this is the pathway that needs to fix. Excuse me. Beep beep. Y'all gonna move? I don't want to attack them because then all the pigmen will be here. Thank you. Beep. Here it is. Alright. Back to work. We're gonna hope that I won't need any more than 2 stacks of cobblestone, because I don't know how much I have left. I have to check out the 1.1 area. Hooray! I finally finished, after forgetting about this for a while. Alright, cool, now we can go home. We can go home and do other stuff. Oops, excuse me, buddy. How's it already been 15 minutes? I didn't do anything other than get coal. Get coal and get cobble. Speaking of cobblestone, we might have to go back to mining since I've spent a lot of cobblestone on that village. Ah, really, magma slime? How dare he? Beep beep. Yeah, I'm gonna need more cobblestone to get slabs, so that way I can limit the pigment spawning. Extract the files to the desktop. That's not a problem if your desktop is clean. I will say I've accidentally performed actions on my desktop that I wish I hadn't, though. Where'd you get the 15 coal for 1 ruby? By what standard is that being applied to? Is that based on real world exchange rates? Uh-oh. Whoop. That's fire. Not in a good way, because I know people say that these days. I already lost one boat to fire. No, not another one. Oops, that went straight through me. There we go. 4 gas tiers and 3 sulfur. You're telling me that the fireball is affected by looting? There's no way ghasts drop this much normally. Did they add some sort of feature that the ghast fireballs know when you have looting when you knock them back at the ghast? Because if so, that's rather clever. I would not have thought about that. Oh, this is one I missed. And this is also why I brought packed ice with me. Hopefully we don't have any more than 10 blocks missing, or else I'm gonna run out. Alright, there you go. What do we got? 4,000. 4,000 blocks to go. At least this goes by rather quickly. I remember just a few weeks ago, back before the ice highway was completed, where I took the minecart. And since it took so long, I would just have Julio going on in the background. 8,000 files? Did you extract them all, every inclusion to the desktop? Because I don't know what folder would have 8,000 in one file path. 8,000 files in one directory. What did you use to extract? Because it feels like this should not have happened. Use WinRAR? What did you do to the settings? Extract recursively? And even the stream is actually not in time. It's about 4 minutes late. Oops, my fault. I was wrapping up on the resource pack when I looked at the clock and said, oh, I gotta start. Oh, there are already files on your desktop. Oh, I keep my desktop clean. I have like 12 things on there. That was some XP. Wonder where that came from. I try to be consistent. YouTube likes consistency. And as a viewer, I understand I would also like consistency. I need to make another community post sharing the schedule though, since a lot of people showed up this week. Oh, we're home. That's not true, but we're about to be. Let me just drift. Oh no, I missed it. I was going sideways and trying to slow down, but I see I didn't succeed. Alright, here we go. I wonder if I swapped boats unintentionally. Doesn't matter, but I'm thinking about putting a second one away since I'm more prepared for fire this time. And hopefully I won't lose another boat. Alright, server's caught up. Oh, I think all the sheep have grown up. I'm probably gonna get working on this before we go back to digging. Howdy, Koski, welcome back. And are those sheep different colors? Okay, yes they are. It's the comparison. I was making sure that I properly colored each of the sheep types. Yeah, it's gonna be time to start making more, since there's 2 in most of these. In fact, here, while I'm here, let me steal all this wool. So let me grab some wheat, probably after we sleep though, and then we'll get the sheep farm ready for more. I'll start branching out later. I just want to get back to the standards 3 sheep per pen instead of 2. I could probably get it up to 4 sheep if I really wanted to, but 4 sheep eating grass, you're going to hit a point of diminishing return because they'll be eating more grass. More grass means it's going to grow slower. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty clean desktop. I remember watching mod reviews, Minecraft mod, well, I guess reviews and installation tutorials, many years ago, back when it was more complicated than just dropping it into a mods folder. These days you don't even need to do that with all these auto-installing launchers and whatnot. Anyways, I remember a lot of the desktops that were shown on there, and people had all sorts of stuff, and I think to myself, I couldn't do that. Too messy. I like clean desktop. Plus, it also loads faster. Although, a lot of people use shortcuts on their desktop. And so, the files themselves are not saved there directly. Not every time it was delete meta-inf and install the jar. Because you had to verify mod compatibility with other stuff. Because if they overwrote the same file, that could be a problem. There's also dependencies. First you had to install modloader. Then you had to install modloader MP, audio mod, spawn list, all that fun stuff. Howdy, Jonas, welcome back. And where are my gas tiers? I guess they're farther down. Forge was already on the rise by the time I started getting into modding, but I know some of them still required all 3. Some of the 1.2 mods. And where? Oh, here they are. I have so many gas tiers, I don't know what I'll do with all these. And Pikachu. Nope, not you. There it is. Oh wait, hold up. The rubies can go back. Boat, ruby, ice. Ice and boat is the first warehouse. There are a fair amount of mods that didn't get updated to 1.3 due to all the changes. Alright, so let me find that one's empty, and then I can never find my boat chest because it's very uncommon that I need to access boats. Same thing with minecarts. Alright, away we go. Nope. There we go. yelling meat. At first I was saying there are monsters nearby and I thought there shouldn't be, but then I read the text and it said too far away. Alright, now we can go make more sheep. We could always use more sheep, because I need wool. Not entirely. I'll just take all this. I need certain colors of wool. I am very low on red and white. But yeah, the grass is on all sides because I'm using Optifine, and I felt like enabling it. Easy differentiation, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, for using Optifine or not. We'll be using it for all of next week, and then we're going back to vanilla. I thought about making it grass on all sides because it's pretty classic, and it's even better since this is the Ruby Dunk grass. This is not the classic grass. So because I'm using the Ruby Dunk grass, this is even more accurate. Yeah, I never got around. I decided I'll just stick to regular grass and not force people to utilize the grass on all sides. I'm sticking around for the XP. Oh, speaking of XP, I could repair my shovel. Oh, let me get the shears. Need more white wool. And I also forgot to grab the red while I was there. I think I'm gonna run out of wool, or run out of wheat. Oh wait, no I won't, because it's only light blue and black. Just kidding, I'll be fine. I don't even know what the moss block looks like nowadays. I don't play enough modern, really new versions for to utilize moss in a world. I'll take that, thank you. One of these days, I'll need to see if there's a way to change the sheep texture, what color they're given, but I want to say that's all hard-coded. I don't know if I can. If your mending tools don't have full durability, I like when my tools do have full durability. That keeps them all prepared for my next task. I feel like if I were to play 1.1, I'd rather go with 1.2, particularly for the world being twice as tall and the improved save format. I don't know, if I'm gonna play 1.1, I feel like I should either play 1.0 for being the full release, or play 1.2 for being slightly more complete. Plus, shift clicking in the furnaces. I remember way back before shift clicking in the furnaces, and so hooray, 1.2.5 is a great version for that. Or was it 1.2.4? I can't remember if furnace shift clicking was 0.5 or 0.4. I don't remember what 0.5 added over 0.4, which was new sandstone and different plank variants. Alright, let's see. Grass and wheat. I know 0.5 only added a couple of new things, which is why I'm thinking that might have been one of them. One of these days I'll go back and double check. And I think we're going to go to the farm because I'd rather gather more wheat, and I think I still don't have many potatoes and carrots since I haven't been spending time over there. Or let me... Whoop, there we go. I'm ready, says SpongeBob SquarePants. What do you mean by different planks but only one plank slab? When were the different plank slabs and stairs added? Were those 1.3? Was it just the full block in 1.2.4? And all this weight. I've thought about starting a world using, I think, 1.5. Probably 1.5, but using the mod that removes and disables the internal server, because I kind of want to know what that experience would be like. I haven't gotten around to it because there have been plenty of other projects I've been spending my time on. But one of these days, perhaps. I don't know when. I'll also need to go back and find it again. If I found it recently, then it shouldn't be too hard to acquire. Oop. I also need to finish my beetroot farm. Good thing I came back here. I kind of forget about this farm because I don't really need the food from it. The amount of cooked bacon I have and can acquire. Yeah, look at all these carrots. And most of them I'm going to plant. 1.5 made Minecraft very technical on the redstone, with the redstone side of things. Kinda interesting though how command blocks came out in 1.4. At that time, commands were rather limited. Whoop. Rather limited compared to all the different features we could do today, or utilize. I wonder if I'll ever end up with a surplus of plants. Probably not, but 1.14's not too far away. That's not true, I think it's like another month. Month-ish. I think it's April, or the end of March. I guess that is around a month, is when we hit 1.14. Then I can make a composter. Howdy, Mega, welcome back. I think Minecraft is better with additional commands and all the available in-game functionality. And the reason is, survival people aren't going to be affected by them. Having additional functions exposed to map creators and the like, I view as a good thing. This is coming from a game developer standpoint. Might as well collect all the farms, except the sugarcane. I don't know why the sugarcane's taking forever to grow. It almost looks like it's growing faster than darkness, but there's no way that's right. It's probably just proximity. It's not supposed to be special, it's supposed to be easy access. Oop. Easy access to do things. What do you mean command block creations don't hit the same? More features get added, more things that can be done, as long as the old stuff still works. Although, with command formats changing, every several updates or so that stops happening. Because especially 1.20.5, that was a big update, big change to how the system worked. Now, for Builder Brethren, we love new blocks. I can understand that. I was referring to commands, implementations, the sort of features available to vanilla stuff. Alright, toss the pumpkins, and I think everything else goes in the warehouse to Electric Boogaloo. I don't know if I have a different place for poisonous potatoes. You can't compost poisonous potatoes, right? I feel like they intentionally do not allow you, but I don't remember. I have a lot of seeds. Hold on, let me take some of these. We're gonna replant even more beetroot. Alright, I was right. I thought you couldn't. I would say realistically you think you could because it's all organic matter, but it's Minecraft, it's not realistic. Alright, but yeah, I'll need to head back to the farm. Or, different idea. I take these seeds to the village farm. Yeah, now I need to go find... I'm not gonna toss them in lava, I don't throw anything away. Usually. Unless my inventory gets full and I'm on a mining trip, and I think to myself, I don't need these arrows or whatever. Those are the potatoes. Hooray! I'm no longer in the single digits. Or carrots as well. How did I end up with a stack of golden carrots? I feel like I made those and then just let them sit there. Oh wait, hold on, that's right. Where are my poisonous potatoes? I don't have any. These are my first 5 poisonous potatoes, it would appear. Shows how little gardening I've done on here. My real world house is not full of rubbish bags. But you could see I've got 3 warehouses and we're going to be building a 4th one soon just because of how much Minecraft stuff I hold on to. 20 minutes of coal for 1 emerald? By what basis? Because I'm trying to think 20 minutes worth of coal, and 10 minutes means 2 stacks, because it's 10 stacks. Sorry, 10 minutes per stack. 20 minutes is 2 stacks. That would be 16. 1 emerald for 16 coal. Is that where you're getting the value from? And we do all the replanting, since I don't know if we have any farmers here. No one seems to be touching the crops. Of course, I just might not be in this area long enough. Oh, hold on. Are you a cleric? Oh, yes, I need you. Buddy, buy my rotten flesh, because I don't need it. I think it's paper. You sell paper to librarians. Librarians and cartographers. Come on, buddy. I just need to get you to the minecart. I don't remember if I flipped the lever, though, so once he's in the minecart, I'm gonna have to let him sit there. Oops, I need another one. Come on, buddy. I'm just doing what I do, Mega. Don't mind me. Alright, hop on in. Nope, get in. He does not want to enter the minecart. Come on, buddy. The minecart's right here. What does it take to get him to enter? Because I thought one's close enough. Now get in! There you go. Alright, cool. I need to make sure that the place is set up for him. I do have a sugarcane farm, it's just a manual one. Now that I'm in, or I should say now that I've passed 1.11 and we have observers, I should make a automatic one. I just haven't done that yet. Maybe we'll do that today, because the truth be told, other than mining cobblestone, I didn't have any other plans. Let me try to repair the shovel. Alright, Mega, thanks for dropping on by. Alright, close enough. So let's see. What's the next free slot? I think it's this one. So if it's that one, then that means... I think I'm all ready. I'll take that. Alright, cool. Now I'm working on the farm. I'm kind of working on getting the farm cleaned out, so that way they could grow again. But yeah, I would like a fully automatic sugarcane farm, since that one's pretty easy to make. If I'm remembering correctly. Alright, buddy. You're going on an adventure. And we're gonna hope I flip the lever right. Alright, cool. Yep, right where it needs to be. Howdy, howdy, I am indeed live. I am live most weekdays. Alright, flip that switch, and then I think... do that one. Hey, buddy! Oh, wait, hold on, I don't have that zombie flesh on me. Hold up, we got to go get it. Oh, I forgot to put the melon away. I don't have villagers this far back. I'm playing 1.12.2. Villagers were first added in beta 1.9. Well, if you consider them villagers, they were testificates, but that's not relevant. Now, villagers have been around since the full release of 1.0. That was 12 major updates back. Yeah, let me go put the melon away. If they're a beta 1.8 item, they should be in here. So it's my first warehouse only goes up to beta 1.6 or so. But let me find where I keep all my melon slices. Oh, never mind, they're right in front of me. In fact, now that I'm here, hold on, the seeds need to replant. Now that I'm here, and I don't need the slime balls either. Yeah, the resource pack I'm using is a lot of the original textures, or modified versions of the original textures for most items. Was melon the best food because it grew quickly? I never liked melon because each one only has a small amount of saturation it gives. So you need to eat a bunch of them in one go. Alright, so beetroot seeds. I don't feel like going back to the main farm, so I'll just toss them with the rest. Alright, now let me go grab my zombie flesh, because I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about it. I was supposed to get it back when I was at the other warehouse. Yeah, we're gonna sell it and see what other stuff the cleric has to offer. I'm not familiar with the Melon Road and Order of the Melon on 2B2T, but I do remember seeing a lot of melon farms on there. It's been years since I was last on, though. And oink. Alright, this should be good enough. But yeah, while I'm here... Yeah, melon only shows 0.75 saturation. Has a video? A video. I want to say it's more than just a video. And I'm glad you enjoyed my Polyworld guides and whatnot. I haven't been on 2B2T in so long, I don't know what the state of it currently is. I wonder if my progress is still saved from a few years back. Alright, I am not in the correct place. I'm kind of glad I built this next door. And you know what I need? I need trapdoors, because I'll need to block this off. If I line trapdoors up top, man, it'll be just like my modded super flat survival base. Alright, buddy. Hey, you want to buy my zombie flesh? I don't need it anymore. Back to you. Since I'm getting the XP, let me take off my armor to make sure that my shovel gets the goods. He also wants to buy gold, which will be nice. And that might be the only other thing I'd want to sell him. I feel like someone else was buying gold. Was it you? No, you were a butcher. Okay, not the toolsmith, though. I don't feel like selling more coal now that I'm back here. I just want to do the trading with the villager at the other outpost. Well, let's see how much he wants to buy. I greatly enjoyed my modded super flat survival world, but I'm really sad that they disabled floating underground structures, because that was the main reason why I wanted to do that series. And then come to find out, oh yeah, somewhere around 1.7 they disabled that. And I was disappointed because I remember back when custom super flat presets were around, or when they were first implemented, you could have floating mine shafts and strongholds, and that was so cool to me. And now you can't have that anymore. And looks like he's already done buying my stuff. Alright, we're done with trading. Let's go find a good place for that sugarcane farm. If I was smart, I'd keep it somewhere around here. That way the chunks are loaded longer, not off in the corner of the world. You'd only get random normal chunks by popping up if the chunk regenerated incorrectly. Or regenerated for some reason. I'll take the slime balls, thank you. Alright, let's clean out our inventory and prepare. I don't know how large of an area I'll have, but we'll see. Gotta start somewhere. How large of an area for the sugarcane farm, I should say. Did you enjoy your lunch? I'll be having lunch after today's stream. That's what I usually do. Once I finish, once I finish the stream, I shut everything down. Not the computer one. I shut all the streaming stuff down and then go and get some food. Grilled cheese is nice. I don't have them all too often though. And thanks for dropping on by as well. Nom, 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 nom. Speaking of lunch, we'll probably be sleeping before we venture out. I want to look at the map, since this area is getting rather crowded, of course. I want to look at the map and see what space I have. One of these days, I want to go back and look at an old version of the world, just to see how empty this area used to be. You don't like toast? Ah, such a shame. Toast is great when paired with butter, jelly, or peanut butter. Of course, you could also cook it with, or cook 2 slices with cheese in the middle, and then you'll get grilled cheese. I like my grilled cheeses with either ham or turkey. Cheese and bread by itself isn't filling enough. Alright. Man, it's hard to tell how much space I have when there's this giant brown strip going across. Yeah, otherwise I could put it nearer to the village, but I'm not over there. I'm trying to avoid having such structures over in my survival test area. So if I want it close to here, there might be space next to the fancy house, which means right over here. This area should be loaded often enough since I spend a lot of time here in the warehouse. Yeah, this looks like a suitable area. I guess the village, or not the village, the people who live here are gonna get a sugarcane farm constructed right next door. I could also, one of these days, when we hit 1.18, or whenever the bedrock turns into something other than bedrock for the last layer, we'll start digging that hole again. Yeah, I think this feels like a good area. This will be a good area to work on the sugarcane farm. Plus, it's near the manual farm. Alright, so I'm going to need observers, pistons, redstone torches. That might be it. I tend to not have warm bread. If I'm gonna have bread that's warm, I'm gonna have something on it. I'm not a big bread by itself person. Alright, so for observers, I'm going to need cobblestone. Cobblestone, redstone, and I think it's quartz. I don't have quartz in here though. Let's see, how many do I start out with? That's a good question. How about I start out with half a stack? Or I could just do a full stack. Make a full stack of observers. But if it's a stack of observers, I think that means I'm going to need 2 stacks of redstone. It's 1 quartz, right? It's either 1 quartz and 2 redstone or 1 redstone and 2 quartz. Don't tell me, I want to find out. The fun of playing Minecraft is when you discover on your own. So to be safe, I'm going to grab 2 quartz, or I should say 2 stacks of quartz. Unless I don't have any. I don't know how much I've used quartz on this world. Oh, I do have a lot. Oh, no, I don't. Not after this. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go quartz mining later. Here's a question for people who play modern Minecraft. Do signs ever get waterloggable? Another question, do ladders ever get waterloggable? I can already tell I'm going to need more cobblestone. Nope. Alright, cool. Because I'm going to do the fancy multi-layered stuff, which means the water for the sugarcane is not going to have any solid block beneath it, so that way any sugarcane that falls goes straight through. Alright, cool. 2 redstone, 1 quartz. Alright, just making sure that that change never happened because I want to be 1.13 ready. Because it'd be a shame. I could have the water be solid all the way through, but I'd rather have a little separation between each of the layers. Play Bedrock for modern Minecraft. I'd rather play Bedrock, or I should say I'd rather play old Bedrock. Alright, let's think. So, observer, torches. I'm probably not going to have a super long row to begin with, since water only flows a maximum distance of 15 blocks if you put one source in the middle and have it spread out to each side. Of course, I could always have the water being longer. I don't have to limit to the size, especially if I can design a system that's straight down. Because if I could do this without the redstone dust, then that means everyone will be independent. I think I'm gonna need 2 of these. Oh wait, pistons. Whoops. You like playing with a controller? I like Minecraft with keyboard and mouse. I disliked Minecraft for a controller. I don't remember if I already, or I should say if you were here when I was talking about how I don't like playing first-person games with a controller because I prefer the accuracy of a mouse. Third-person games and other types of games, I'm fine with a controller. And pistons are on the block side of stuff. I want to get a Steam controller one of these days, but I'm pretty sure they're not selling them for $5 anymore. That was back when Steam was clearing out their inventory. Steam controllers and Steam Links, they both lowered the price from $50 to $5 because they were just trying to clean out the rest of their inventory. I got a Steam Link though for $5, and it also came with Icy, so that's pretty cool. Icy is such a great game, and I haven't touched it in years though. Why do you prefer using the Xbox controller? Are you playing on computer if you play modern Bedrock? Because if you're playing modern Minecraft, I will also, or I should say if you're playing on computer, there's a good chance that you could find, I need building materials. There's a good chance you could find whatever mod popped out within the past couple of years that adds full controller support. Yeah, if you're playing on console, then that one I can understand more. Just like to sit back, get a fancy like desk extender thing, so that way you can sit in a more comfortable position. I'm not like that though. I am moving around all day long in how I sit. Alright, looks like we have a few more minutes until nighttime. So I'll start right around the base layer, that way I don't have to deal with the floor. So I'm thinking having the stripes go this way, as opposed to this way, because I don't know how well that would look. I'd rather have the vertical stripes when appearing on the map. So if I start right here, then I'll just... I don't have the water. Oh, in fact, hold on, you know what I don't have? I don't have dirt. We're gonna build this out of dirt and not sand, because we have all the dirt we need. And I totally forgot that I have to plant the sugarcane. We're also going to grab water. I just need a bucket. There's plenty of water there. Playing with people on other platforms is understandable. But as someone who rarely plays with other people, that's another reason why I favor Java. I know it doesn't grow faster on sand. I was waiting to see who would make mention of that. Because we were talking recently about who started it, and I don't remember if anyone knew. I don't remember, that's for sure. Why do you prefer Bedrock Creative Mode? I can kind of understand that since creative on there is easier than survival. In alternating rows? What do you mean by alternating rows? I'll need a visual example of that. I plan on making sure they're nice and bright though. I'm not too concerned about efficiency though, because I have... If I'm in this area all that often, and if it's fully automatic, I don't need to be too concerned with speed. Second row carrots. I can't think like that because I like symmetry and I also like consistency. So I like filling an entire 80 block square area of one type of item. 9 by 9 is 81, but you need the one water block in the middle. Alright, so we start here and we'll go... We could probably go 16. Bitter grass optifine hurts your eyes. Lazav, I've told you before, you have weak eyes because there's a lot of textures that you complain about, and I think to myself, such a shame. And I'm kind of thinking about getting a little closer, but I know if the sugarcane is here, the observer would be here, the redstone would be here, so I could probably move it. You know, I guess I could squeeze one here if the water's only going to be 1 block wide. I know it doesn't blend with the dirt below. That's really the only problem is when you're looking at the sides of stuff, which is why I try to do a lot of terrain smoothing. Unemployable. Grass can't go to work. Alright, here's a question. How many blocks is this? Oh, hold on, is this exactly 15? I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, that's perfect. Hooray! What I could do with Optifine's Better Grass is set it to fancy instead of fast. Because if I do it fancy instead of fast, then what it will do... Hold on, I would need an example. We'll use this area over here as an example. We'll find the happy middle ground once I find it. Boop. So what it does is any block that has dirt directly underneath, it's the side grass texture. But any grass that goes to grass, it's the full block texture. The only problem is you get this really sharp edge here. And so now having the mixture of both, it only looks hideous if you are narrow in thought. Alright, I don't have the sugarcane. Let's go grab some. I'll steal all this, thank you. I don't need too much, just enough to get the farm going. Yeah, poor sugarcane farm original, since it's probably going to be not used once I get the automatic one going. I feel like lower grass sides would look better. I just haven't gotten around to making the texture, because if you look at the normal side grass texture, it's only between 1 and 4 pixels, as opposed to 7 or 8. Farlands or Bust has rather low grass. I'll probably not use the very edges, very corners here. That way I can do something else. As someone who hasn't played N3S in years, I don't know what the grass on there looks like. Alright, so what I need, let me set that there temporarily. So the observer has to be on top, and then the piston is what goes underneath. There we go. For anyone who's wondering about this texture, this is the canceled, unofficial. Well, it was official, just the not used texture. This was the original observer texture posted to Twitter that was not utilized. It's similar enough to the current texture. Oops, that's not what I want. That's still not what I want. Hold on, how am I going to do this? It's similar enough to the current texture that I think it's fine, but there was the first texture that this used in the snapshots for the front side looked too similar to the back with the red dot on there, and people were getting confused. Like me, people were getting confused as to which one was forward and which one was backward. And so they changed it to a different type of face. Yeah, I kind of like the very straightforward expression on here. Yeah, if you say why is Farlands or Bust still going? He was never planning on being the first one. If he was, he lost that 5 years ago when Kilo succeeded. Yeah, of course it's still going. Oh, let me just get the observer first. Oopsies. But yeah, he's almost there. Kinda. He'll be almost there at the end of the next Flobathon, which should be in a couple months or so. I was there for several Farlands arrivals. I'll need to go back and verify. Yeah, Kilos. Hold on, I'm trying to think. My own, obviously. Mystical's World Border or World Boundary arrival. I think I was there for one of Sav's, but not the other one, and I can't remember which one, because he's completed 2 journeys, one for the Nether, one for the Overworld. What else? I can't remember. There are a couple others. Maybe not. Maybe that is it. So I guess that's about half of them. Howdy, Paul. Welcome back. Assuming you weren't here earlier. A lot of people today. I say a lot of people, but I feel like this is going to become the new normal. And I'll need the red dust. Or will I? And I'm trying to think. If I have... The only problem with this design, or I should say the problem that I have not yet solved on here was how to... Oh! Hold on. I think I might have just figured it out and did all this wrong. You know, I can't believe pistons are not yet mined with a pickaxe. But yeah, I think I'm doing this wrong because what I need is this. So what happens is I just drop the torch. Oops. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I need it to be inverted. Oh, hold on. If I need that, I'm probably going to end up needing 2 torches for this. Watch me overcomplicate this when I'm not supposed to. I'm indeed aware Method's alive because I asked him a couple days ago, or maybe yesterday, saying, hey, is the other server gone? And he said yes. Yeah, I'm going to have to make this a 2-torch system. So if I do block there, I'm processing. Alright, hold on. If I make this one a block... No, that's not true, not that one. That one's the torch, that one's the block. Put another torch. And then the piston would go under here. If you're talking Old Legacy Plus, no, I'm talking about the Cult of Renaissance. Or Method's Hangout as it originally was. Oh, wait, hold on. Why you no work? The torch to the block is not directly successful, which means I grab repeater. Not a repeater. Yes, a repeater. We're also going to move this over. Yeah, Cult of Renaissance was Method's original Craftology server. Can't remember what it used to be called. It's probably something like Craftology Original. Thank you, Sugarcane. I'm seeing 0 drop frames, Paul, which means something on your end. Yeah, I knew I should have moved this over. Yeah, I have this image in my mind, and I kind of forgot that repeaters were a part of that. Because I forgot you cannot have torch to torch and to do it without the dust. A lot of times in the past, I just used dust and had the whole row go at once, but that's not very effective. And it looks weird using my 3D bed to break all these pistons. Did someone ever say recently what version that you could use pickaxes on pistons? Because I didn't realize that that hasn't been changed yet, because if you asked me a week ago, I would have said early release. And then I broke pistons a few days ago, and I was amazed at how it didn't drop any faster. Yeah, what we're going to do is use this side. Or, here, I'll be nice and have it 1 block over. As Minecraft continues to age, what is considered technical versus common will always change. What changes were made to squids, and did they do something with squids? Because I know about chicken changes. Alright, let me go back and grab another 2 stacks of torches. I wonder if I should make this 16 blocks instead of... make it 16 instead of 15. Alright, so we need 2 sets of repeaters. Those are not the repeaters. Why do I have so much mossy cobble? Where did this come from? I wonder if I gave myself that back when I was enjoying creative for the last time. Alright, so torches, repeaters. I don't think I'll be good. Let me scoop up some more water though, because I think this will work better making it 16 blocks long instead of 15. That way I could do stuff in terms of stacks. I was planning on having one water in the middle and fill out completely, but I think it's better to have two waters on each end. I've been to several other countries. I've been to Canada, Mexico, China, Normandy, Paris, France. I'd correct myself. The UK. Is there one more I'm missing? Probably not. I think those are all the other countries I've been to. There's no 1.12.3, Paul. The version title says 1.12.2. Yeah, let me scoop up some more water, and then we'll catch some Z's. As the Zella moon rises. Eyes turn red, you can go to bed. I do not travel frequently, and if I had $1 billion, I would probably... You know, that's not true. I would keep making Minecraft videos, because this is fun. Yeah, if I had $1 billion, I would not travel... I would travel more, but not that much. I had to think back, because it was a few years ago that I traveled to Europe. I've technically been inside Germany, but that was only the airport as part of the layover. Alright, I need a solid block here. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I gonna have to make sticky pistons, not regular pistons? That's okay, because I have plenty of slime balls. Alright, I'll start out with dirt, because this is the easy block. So then observers. Oh, wait, hold on. I could do this. Oop. Alright, so then from here, this one was correct. But then that means I need a solid block right beneath. That's not true. I don't need solid block here. I need the solid block here. Alright, so then this leads me with the repeater up top. This probably is going to be a sticky piston thing because I'm realizing, oh wait, I need the block forward. But yeah, what I need to do, I don't even know if this is going to work. This might work. This is one of those times I wish I had honey blocks. Honey blocks do not connect with slime blocks, right? The only problem is that would not work fully horizontal. Unless if, I'm trying to think. The only problem is if I go this far forward, then if the cobblestone had to be here and pushed forward, then that means those are all currently sitting on the pistons. And last I remember, anything on top of pistons will move. But I needed this to be swapped. Decisions, because I could always... I'm trying to visualize. There are multiple designs that keep popping in my head, and none of them are correct. How many times have I struggled with redstone on the series? A lot. A lot is the correct answer. Because I'm trying to think how to get the two pistons set up. There is... Oh, wait, hold up. Hold on, we're going to move this. Because a image flashed within my mind. Oop, hold on. Let me... In fact, here, I'll move the axe. Alright, so the image that flashed in my mind was... It's safe... Oops, let's get the cobblestone. So it's safe to have these blocks on top of the torches because there's no redstone that's going to be sitting on top of the observers. So therefore, this block is powered. Because this block is powered. I can put another torch here, right? Aha! So then that way, each one should work independently. So if I say... Boop. Why is that not block updating? Hold on, you're telling me the observer does not directly send the signal? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Now that means I have to redo all of this because the observer does not send a signal to the torch directly. Well, that's a shame. That'd be nice if it worked. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave all this here. I should say leave it all gone, and then swap out only a few of these. So, that means block there with that torch. And then if I do that block there, this one's not going to receive any sort of power because I would need the repeater there. The problem is this repeater is facing very far away from where the piston's going to end up being. Piston end up being right there. And besides, that torch would power the piston directly, which is not what I need. I wonder if Mojang will ever have inverted redstone torches, and what that means is they're off by default. If they are off by default, and then they only turn on. But anyways, that's all that. So, how many people are currently down in Antarctica right now? Isn't it rather low? Well, let me just make sure that this does indeed work. Because otherwise... Nope, that doesn't even work. So I need straight up... Hold on. Am I totally missing something? Because if I need to pull the signal from the repeater here, if I have to pull that signal there, the problem is that's right where the piston is. Howdy, welcome back, both of y'all. What? I need the piston right here. Am I gonna make this really compact? Maybe I'm getting closer. I know I totally could have looked this up online, but nah. What was I saying earlier about Minecraft's fun when you figure it out on your own? So all I have to do then is take that signal and power this block. So to do that, turn that into a block. Oopsies, let's not adjust the delay. So this block is now powered, which means I can put a torch on there. But because I have a torch on here, I'll need to therefore take that signal, turn it into another one. I wonder if... Hold up, let me think. This is about to get really wide, and I'm sure there's a better way to do this. Of course, if you were to look up tutorials now, you'd probably find modern versions, which is not what I need. The problem is now, if I have that block powered, I don't have a way to get the power from that block going down. And besides, I would need a secondary torch anyway. Who's to say it's a random house? For all I know, it's his own. Okay, I feel like this part's correct. Cannot guarantee that everything else that came after that is correct, though. Because if I'm doing this without redstone, what am I missing? What am I missing? Wait, hold on. Have I been overcomplicating this the whole time? I don't need to do this without redstone. For one simple reason. Hold up, I need more redstone. I need the actual dust. Hold up, let me go find some dust, because I totally remembered you're gonna have dust next to repeaters, and they will not interact. Which means I might have figured out how to make this possible. Oh, Al, you are not a warm welcome. Alright, let me grab the dust. I'll take that, thank you. Don't know how much I'll need, so I'll just take a whole bunch. And hopefully, I won't need any more. Because if I've never looked at what goes on behind each and every one of these, this is probably the key factor I'm missing. The only problem is, or I should say the only thing I need to watch out for is to make sure that none of the redstone dust interacts with any of the torches. So I could do this. I could send signals out both ways, and this should not interact at all. I guess I will put away the shovel. Because if I'm correct, all three of these should still be separate. So let me verify. Oop. Ah, I was supposed to land in the water. Well, anyways, so if I do that, the first one goes off. And then if I do that, oops. Hold up. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot that one. Yeah, this one doesn't even need the torch because it just has to update there. Oh my gosh, hold on. This is complete because the redstone... Hold on, I think I'm getting somewhere. I'm on the verge of figuring this out. Whoever already knows what I'm doing wrong, you can stop telling me. Because, hold on, I'm close. Because now, I can have this, as long as it's separate from that. Because each of these will be their own. Alright, we'll start here. We'll start expanding this. That way I make sure that this is all correct. So that just means these are only going to have a slight delay, but that won't be too big of a problem. Alright, so now this gives me slightly more block space to make sure that this one here is powered. Maybe they are just random then. Alright, because now what I could do, I can put torch there, right? Or sorry, I put a block there with the torch, and then that one, oh wait, is this going to power another torch? Hold on, maybe what I'll do, I'm trying to think, hold on, I'm so close, because I can have that be a torch if this here is a repeater. There we go. I think I solved it. I think I figured this out. Alright, so now... That doesn't work. Why you know work? What? We're about to have a bad day. Hold on. No! Alright, why activating the repeater? That's what I want to know. Am I crazy? Is it just not at all activating? Hold on. I was so close, but I want to know why this is not block updating. Because it sends the signal when it's redstone. Does it see this dust activates? You could see that repeater going on and off. So then question is, when this is a repeater, why is now it's working. So that repeater's going off, but the question is, do I need delay? But the question is, will this work? There we go. Okay. So turns out, surprise, I do need a delay. Back when I was saying, don't change that. That was foreshadowment. That was, does he know? I figured it out. Hooray. So now this is scalable because every interaction is all confined within the one block space, which means I can scale this as long as I need it. So, since I already agreed upon 16 blocks width, this will be fine. And hooray! Now I just have to replicate this all the way down. Alright, I feel better because I figured it out. That's a big party potato right there. Because I was concerned that I was totally blanking on some key piece of Minecraft information. You see, isn't that fun? Well, it's fun for me. I don't know if y'all were getting annoyed. Yeah, I figured it out. I figured out how to do this. And so I'm not at all concerned that they are on 2 different delays because in sugarcane doesn't really matter. This does not require tick accuracy. Let's see, let me make sure everything else is already picked up. So I could turn all this into pistons. Because I was concerned I was going to need to put the piston 1 block back and make it a sticky piston and push it another block forward, but I don't think that needs to be done anyway. So that does not need to be done anymore. Excuse me. Alright, so then from there, torch on the back of these. Doing this on the floor is easy, but I know once I build a second layer on top of this, it'll be a little bit harder because of all the floating blocks. I could make this completely solid if I wanted, but I do not know if I will. Let me bring everything together, though. Hooray! That side's done. I don't want to sit around and test. We'll just let it work its magic. I've thought, or I should say, it would be cool if they had Farlands as one of the world generator options. Well, I don't know if we ever will. I don't know if they ever will bring it back. One day, but we'll just sit and see. Alright, cool. I feel satisfied because I figured it out. Yeah, I don't think they ever will. There's plenty of other mods out there that I don't think, and I also don't think there's a high enough demand. Although I know that if the feature were to ever come back as a optional world type, that I'm sure there'd be a lot of tubers making videos on there. 100-day Farlands challenge videos. We were talking about 100-day videos yesterday, I believe. Either yesterday or the day before. Alright, so next are the observers. Am I missing one? Is this not 16 blocks? Oh, this is 15. Oops. I forgot to push it back one more. You know what? Here, we'll be smart about this. Oops. I'm fine with 100 days videos if they're at a slower pace. Because those are better for putting on in the background, which what most of the videos I listen to are. They're just background noise to have playing. Oops. The piston faces to you, but the observer faces away from you. Kind of bothers me. I feel like with a lot of the content these days being fast-paced, that once a lot of the people making videos nowadays say their farewells, that content's gonna start slowing down, of which I'll start being happy. It'll be a more comfortable viewing experience. So that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, I think that's all set. Oops. I know that I'll still need to put hoppers and whatnot in the bottom down here to make sure every sugarcane that ends up down here flows. I guess I don't have to deal with it flowing to the middle. Although that probably would save me a lot of hoppers. Instead of having the entire floor down here be made out of hoppers, I can only put a few hoppers, one on each side. Because I believe this is the midpoint. This one and this one are the very edges for here. So if I just put down 2 hoppers, one for each side, then that will collect all my items. Alright, so next are... Could put the torches on. No, I'll put those torches last since I need them to be unpowered. But here... I think that has dust. No, the dust goes behind it. This is the repeater. If the content got so popular, there must have been an audience for it at some point. Don't know how much the audience is still around. You'd have to compare views for a particular channel. That way it's a similar data set. Have to compare the views of what they were getting, say 2020. I feel like around 2020 is when it started really taking off. But compare it to then versus nowadays, 5 years later. Alright, nope, keep that there. And alright. Oopsies. Minecraft. When crouching fails. Turn that on. Turn this off. I know there's still going to be some sugarcane that falls onto... Some of the sugarcane that's going to fall onto the grass here. There's no way to avoid that, I don't think. Is it still here? No. Cocoa melon is bad for child development. I'm not at all surprised, but I've not at all cared enough to look into the whole cocoa melon stuff. Alright, hold on, let's see. Can we get a prime example of the sugarcane growing and popping off? Because there's a lot of 2 blocks here, but I don't need to sleep. Come on, sugarcane, I believe in you. The Zella Moon rises. Talking about something else, Cocoa Melon's a YouTube channel, right? I was looking at the most disliked videos on YouTube a few days ago, and Cocoa Melon took up, I think, 10 of the slots or so. Cocoa Melon was a lot of the most disliked YouTube videos as of 2021. I think it showed the top 42 on there, and Cocoa Melon popped up a lot. Ah, come on, sugarcane. Here, let me simulate artificial growth. So if I do that, boop, and the one next to it, huh? Wonder why that one activated twice. I'll need to make sure that these are all timed correctly, but I think I did. As long as it works good enough and it only activates the one, I should be fine. Let me make sure though. Yeah, that's weird. Oopsies. Huh. So the ones with repeaters activate twice. I wonder why that is. Oopsies. That's... Huh. I wonder if I could... Or I wonder if it'd be smart to put blocks across here to prevent that from happening. I didn't even realize the sugarcane could end up on top of the observer. I don't know if I've ever prevented that before. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why it fires twice, but I'll keep the delay where it's at because it did not want to trigger with only the one delay. I don't feel like, taking the time to look at the redstone. It works, and it works good enough, so this is fine for me. Alright, so I'm satisfied. So now, what I could do is, this ended up being wider than I thought it was, but that's alright. So what I plan on doing is having the one here, and then I should be able to fit another row here. And then once I get the second one going, then I'll start putting them both, I'll start stacking them. I don't know how tall I'll make it because we're way down here at Y33. And I could go, can we see the monolith? Yeah, there's the monolith. So I can go as tall as that if I really wanted to. But I don't think I need to be extremely. You can talk about politics all you want, as long as y'all don't have arguments about it. People can't talk about politics without arguing. Frankly, I'm too apathetic to reach that point. Let me grab some more dirt, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks wide. How much space do I have over here? 4 blocks on that side, which means if I try to build it 4 blocks from this end, that would be 4. And then I need this to point inward, I think. Because if I'm having the water here, because this is not mirrored, this is duplicate. Paul, why are you sick of politics? You see it all the time? Watch other news. Or, I have a better idea, watch Zelinator views. That'll help. Or Zelinator videos. Man, y'all are tired already? Oi. Sad times. I wanted to know what points y'all had. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Row. 1, 2, 3. So this is the line. It'd be nice if this pillar wasn't here. It's kind of blocking my view. 1 water. Dirt, water, dirt. Cobblestone. Alright, away we go. Oops. I'll need to redo all these torches. I don't know how I'll figure out lighting for the system, but I can work on that later. If you're digging to the Farlands, how far, Paul, have you made recently? I don't remember what the progress was. Last time I looked, it was still 61,000, I think. Alright, that's a solid row, and then I think it's every other one for here. Diggy Hole is great. I talk about it all the time. And I somehow convinced Paul to talk about it as well. I'll need to mirror the other side, but I want to get this one first because if I were to start building here, I would block my view. I don't keep up with news enough to know what sort of big discoveries and other fascinating things are. I feel like I heard that, though. I feel like I heard about the recent tomb. Oh, I wonder if I can help limit the amount of... If I can limit the amount of... whatchamacallit, that would end up back here. Sugarcane, there we go. That's what I'm working with. I wonder if I can limit the amount of sugarcane going back there, since I feel like every once in a while sugarcane gets stuck in the piston when it's retracting. Alright, so then bring all that, and then I think Alright, so the first one... Alright, yeah, let me start getting all these pistons in place. Pistons and the observers. News of any source, if it's proper news, it will cover a wide variety of topics. Politics are frequently on there. You'd need to find, like, Minecraft news. That'll give you Minecraft news specifically. Or you need to find some other very small scale news source. Oh wait, hold on, the dust. Kind of glad I brought a bunch of this because I was planning on only bringing a stack. Turns out I needed a lot more redstone than I thought I would. I'm also going to run out of pistons. Or not. Oh wait, no, never mind. I have a whole other stack of repeaters. Yeah, I'll have enough pistons though, and I know I still have plenty for when I start working on the next layer. I only wanted to start out with a stack to see if I can get a design going. And I did it. I won. I would say I beat Minecraft, but if beating the Ender Dragon is beating Minecraft, I beat Minecraft 3 times already. I would say challenge complete, but I guess that was a personal achievement. This is complete, right? Oh wait, hold on, I forgot the torch down here. There we go. I thought I was missing something. If you want to start a news platform without politics, what sort of news would you talk about? Firefighters saving kittens from trees. Welcome back to the comic book world. When was the last time anyone ever read / saw a story of someone saving a cat out of a tree? I don't know if it happens frequently, but I feel like I've only ever seen that in cartoons back when I still watched TV. Alright, 1, 2, block. How many discoveries are happening? I'm sure there's plenty of stuff being discovered all the time, but how far do you have to dig to try to find stuff like that? Who reports the discoveries if they're discovered by different people? You'd probably have to go to a standard news source outlet for that. Or you have a lot of people scouring the internet for any sort of stuff and having it all filtered down to limit what is being reported on and what isn't. Oh, aha, it works. Sugarcane farm in action. Yeah, because I'll need more to plant the next side. Let's see, can I sleep yet? Oh wait, hold on, did I miss it? No, not yet. 3 more Minecraft days. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna hit day 5555. And awakeness, Kurt J. Mack used to say, because we're on day 5553. Oh wait, there is no tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow, not tomorrow, next stream, there's no tomorrow for here. The next stream on Monday is going to be, the stream on Monday is going to be the start of 54, which means about 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes into the next stream, we'll be reaching the 55 or 5,555th day. Oop. Double oops. I'll also need to make sure, if I can remember in 10 minutes, I'll need to make sure that this does not have any dark spots when the nighttime arrives. But I think there's got to be dark. In fact, I already forgot. I'm supposed to put cobblestone on top of all the observers. Boop. Oh no, I'm out of cobblestone. I made a mistake. I'll steal some of this real fast. I don't know how much cobblestone I grabbed, but I didn't realize this would be so expensive. Oh, and I'll need to fill in the underside as well, next to the torches. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. With about 15 minutes left of the day, then it would appear that I'll probably have enough time to make more observers and whatnot. Let me just grab all the cobblestone if I needed this badly. We'll probably be working on the extension Monday. Or what I could do is, once I finish up this one with the last few minutes of today, I'll spend it digging out the hole because I'm low on cobblestone. I wonder, should I make this look nicer? Nah, I'll probably go the simplistic route and keep all the redstone exposed. Oh, you know what I should do though? Before I go back to digging the pit, I should make sure that I have... I should make sure that all of this is... Maybe I should put cobblestone as there. Anyways, I need to make sure that I have all of my hoppers set up. So what I think I'll do... I'll probably design one storage system. I'll have the hoppers in here both feed down the middle since this is the closest between the two. And then I'll keep the storage area around here or so. The new Minecraft language is viable? Oh, that's interesting. You looked into it for me. Since I'll be honest, I did not look into it at all. But if you want to start working on details for it, then feel free to have fun. Okay, so it's the torch itself. I saw that. So if the torch is flickering twice, then that means the signal is indeed being sent twice. I wonder if it's the repeater. I don't know, but I need to make sure the repeater has the delay. Yeah, that's weird, but it works. Alright, I need... Above that are the pistons, so the rows of pistons go here. Ow. Yes, no, understand, no. Good start, you always have to reach beginning point. There was kind of similar, but there was an experiment. There's a Minecraft experiment that happened a long time ago. It wasn't about communication, it was about the lack of communication. And so, what it was the experiment was a server that had all text disabled. I can't remember if I talked about this before, but it had text like signs, chat, written books, all of that stuff was disabled. There's no way to use them on the server. And so the experiment was, how would players communicate without any sort of language? And so it was only utilizing in-game actions that people would communicate. I don't remember what the results of it were, or what happened, or how long ago this was, but I remember either reading or seeing it a while back. And so this kind of reminded me of that, based on what you described. Alright, there you go. Let me grab more cobblestone. Yeah, just another thought. Whoop. What are we at? Hour 49, so a little more than 10 minutes, and this is the last part we need to do on here. I think now we're all set, other than filling in the extra cobblestone. And, of course, getting the sugarcane itself growing. Yeah, I think so. Now I just have to fill all this in. I probably don't need to fill this in since I can't collect the redstone from this part anyway, but I'd rather have it be solid. Oops. I'd rather have it solid anyway. That's what I was missing. I guess if I really, really wanted, I could put hoppers down here. The only problem is hoppers will be affected by the redstone. Thankfully, these torches are off. But if you power a hopper, it gets disabled. No items can be transferred in or out. And so if I had the hoppers next to all these torches, the torches would affect the hopper movement. I feel like it might always be easier to let the community, let those who use the language figure out the words, because that might be easier. The collective versus the individual. Alright, hold on, let me go back down. The collective versus the individual, I feel, would produce better results. There we go. Let me put that back. We done! Hooray! Party potato. I want to throw that up on screen, but it doesn't work. Hold on, let me verify real fast. I don't know if I left whatever I was working on still up here. Because I did have the party potato at some point. I'm not seeing my party potato, never mind. I was hoping I was still saved in OBS, but I don't have it. Anyways, this is all completed. Hooray! So the last thing we'll need to do is make some hoppers and funnel all the items to one location. So I'm probably, if this really is where I keep the chest area, then I'm probably gonna dig the hole right around here. And this is helpful with the ladder because I'll be able to extend it. I don't really have any plans other than just digging a pit and stacking chests on top of hoppers, since if I leave this running for a long, long time and just forget about it, I want to make sure that I'm not missing out on too much sugarcane. Alright, let me put away the cobblestone. I'm absolutely going to have to go cobblestone mining before I expand the next one, though. Before I start adding other layers to this. Put away the dirt. You know, so much for building out of dirt. Maybe I should have used dirt instead of cobblestone, but I really didn't want it to be made out of dirt. There you go. Oh wait, hold on. I totally forgot I had the inventory sort button. The whole reason for inventory tweaks was to sort all my chests. Sort out the ones that needed it. And here I am, not at all sorting out my chests. So yeah, I'll clean out my inventory and totally prepare for next set of stuff. Nope. Don't need you, slime balls. Y'all are all over the place. Alright, let me catch some Z's here as well. Sleep by the campfire. Oh, time is yellow moon. 53. Waking up on 54. Tomorrow. So yeah, well, Minecraft tomorrow, not real life tomorrow. That just means I can't plan the world until then. Oh wait, hoppers. I should probably verify whether or not I have any right now. I don't know the last time I used hoppers other than putting them in the block museum, but that would have been back in 1.5. I don't think I've used them since. Okay, if they're 1.5 block, they'd be farther down. What are the different worlds for Paul? These are 1.4 blocks. I think I ran out. I probably ran out of space. Oop. One of these days I'll get more beacons, but that requires spending a lot of time in the nether. I don't particularly want to go gather more wither skulls, because that's a rather boring task, I say. Man, it's so clean up here. It's so clean in this warehouse because it's all stone. My first warehouse has a bunch of ores in it because of chunk repopulation. Hopper dropper. What? I'm not seeing any hoppers. Am I crazy? Oh, hold on. I am crazy because it's the first one. I got 5. It's not gonna power miracles, but I'll take it. Every time I say that, I am intentionally making a reference to Portal 2, of which I'll play on my channel after I finish Episode 2. Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I don't know when I'll play Half-Life 2 Episode 2 on my channel, but I'll do it eventually. Alright, so I'll need chests and iron. The question is, how many hoppers do I need? 15, I'll round up, say 16, plus the length is another 8, so 24, plus going down. I'll need about half a stack. We'll start out with half a stack of hoppers. I'll just grab a whole bunch of iron. Probably not that much. I'll grab a whole bunch of iron and then make half a stack of chests. I don't have enough. I need another stack of iron. Oop. Oh wait, no, just kidding. I did have enough. Oh, that's alright. I'll leave the iron as it is. 37 is close enough. And I'll probably turn these back into blocks as well. Maybe not all of it. Oops. There we go. Oh wait, I'll also need chests as well. I'll start out with not too many. Where we at? OBS says an hour 58. I'll need to work on this backward. I wonder if I'll be able to, because I need to place the hopper facing, or I should say connected to the hopper I last placed, which means I gotta work on it forward, or I should say from front to back instead of back to front. So just logically go right here, maybe. Do I want to put them here? Because if this is the ladder, I'll have... So if I'm going to have the hole start out right here, two, three, 4, 5. So if this is the hole, that ladder's not a good spot. Well, either way, that would mean the chest space would go here. Oops. That's the first chest, and then I'll start digging down after, and then I think we'll be biased probably on this side. I think that looks better compared to the ladder. Am I doing this right? Yes. Yes, I am, because this is the grass layer. So what I need to do is have the very bottom 2 layers right here. I might have to make a couple holes in here. Boop. Alright, so I'll have logically this one. Yeah, I'm indeed gonna need to FBI open up real fast. Ah, come on, Torch. Alright, excuse me. So, this is my pathway. You know, with this water, I almost could just have this be water and let the items flow down. But I think I'd rather have the hoppers. Yeah, if I really wanted, I could drop this down another block. And the reason is I want to make sure that my stuff is flowing correctly. Yeah, we are in the final few moments of today, so if y'all have any final thoughts, start saying them now, because we're going to be plopping down the hoppers. And then that will be it. Let me just get to the other side. And boop. So yep, that's indeed all it for today. I'll fix this Monday. I'll also work more on digging this hole, and then this will allow us to store a whole bunch of the sugarcane that comes down here. I'm probably not going to turn it into paper. Yeah, that's all it. So we'll see what happens Monday. We'll stick around at 1.12.2 for another week and whatnot. So thank you all for watching. Bye.